on this guitar, as you can see, I got the holes cut out here. What I don't got done yet is the F-hole cut in on the front side and the cavity cut through. So we got to cut that stuff out also. But what we're going to work on today is the top. This is going to be the top for this guitar. It's going to go on like that, and then you'll have, you know, your piece of poplar, piece of oak, a piece of poplar with the oak sandwich in the middle. So here's the problem we got with this. If I set this on the bottom like that, put this on top, you can see right here and right here that this piece isn't wide enough. So this piece here measures out to be 13 and a half or something like that. Measure at the widest point. There's 12 and then another, yeah, 13 inches. So I got 13 inches at the widest point here. This piece of wood here measures out to be 12 and we're going to say a half. So this is a ½ inch short. So what I'm going to do is take this piece over to the table saw, cut it in half here, clean up both ends, plane this down to 3/4 of an inch because this is pretty thick right now. This is basically just at an inch, say 15/16. We're planing this down to 3/4 of an inch. Then we'll take a 3/4 inch piece of poplar and glue in the center and move these two sides out and get us up over 13 inches, about 13 and a quarter or so. Then we'll be big enough to go ahead and cut this top out. So I decided to change the game plan on this one a little bit. I ran this thing through the planer and we planed it down to 3/4 of an inch like we was normally going to do. But originally I was going to cut it down the center like this, separate it, and then glue a piece in and then recut it, or re-glue it back together to get this side extended. But what I've decided to do instead is this thing's going to be going on like, about something like that, right? About like that. So you got your two lips over here. Well, I got enough wood right here, enough wood right here. If I cut this to the table saw and cut this off at 3/4 of an inch and then cut it, I can glue that on here. Same way here, cut this and glue it on. So, like I said, I got the sides already joined down. I got to come back through and just touch them up with some sandpaper to get them dead perfect. We're going to take it to the table saw, cut a 3/4 strip about down to here, cut it off a 3/4 strip down to here, take them two pieces and glue them onto the side right back here. So whenever I set this thing on, they'll be on right in here. Two pieces right here. You got them cut away from here, like we said. Now, I get a table saw cut on this side, and I got a fine table saw blade in, so it's pretty good. A little bit of working on this, and it should be good. Same way with this one. A little bit of piece right here where the saw cut in a little bit. It's not bad at all, though. You can see it there. So we got to fix those two, or just sand them down a little bit. And like I said before, I got to take some sanding block and sand and get this thing sanded down a little bit and sand it down. So what I'm going to do is I have this small aluminum tube that I use for doing fret levels on, for doing like touch-up frets and stuff. Take that, and I got a piece of 60-80 grit sandpaper right here. Basically, kind of put that like that, and then the best thing to do is we clamp this into a clamp so you don't have to hold it, but I don't got a clamp. Just like that, like this, and just go back and forth. Like this. Now I'll keep going back and forth on this until this is good, and then I'll turn it over, do the same thing on this side over here, and we'll be ready to glue up some pieces of wood. So I got my two pieces glued on. I got it clamped up. I'm going to take this back into the house where it's warm, let the stuff dry overnight, and we're done working on this for now. Thanks for watching. Go into the comment section, leave me a comment. Also remember, I'm doing live streams every Saturday night, Friday night, usually Saturday night. Look around anywhere from 7 to 8 o'clock as a start time for live streaming. It's going to go about an hour or so. So stay tuned for that. If that's something that interests you. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Click the bell. You'll get notified every time I upload. We're uploading my videos on Wednesdays and doing live streams on Saturday nights. I think that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.